373 comments, 361 days open, 1 text file. Anthropic just closed Claude Code's most requested fix, and by the end, you'll see they never actually fixed it. This is Claude Code, Anthropic's own coding agent, and one of the most talked about AI dev tools on the planet right now. It reads exactly 1 file for project instructions, CLAUDE.md, tuned specifically for how Claude responds. Every other major coding agent reads something else entirely. And this is AGENTS.md, the open standard for telling any AI coding agent how your codebase actually works, no matter which company built the agent. OpenAI's Codex reads it. Google's Gemini CLI reads it. Cursor, JetBrains, GitHub Copilot, all of it. Over 60,000 projects already use it. Picture the actual moment. A team drops a perfectly good agents.md into their repo, the same file Codex and Cursor already read, and Claude Code just ignores it, silently, until someone notices the agent is guessing instead of following the rules everyone else already agreed on. Zoom out and the picture gets almost comedic. 9 out of 10 major coding agents read agents.md automatically, according to the developers who actually use all of them daily for real work. Claude Code reads exactly 0 of it natively out of the box. Don't take my word for it. This is the real Hacker News thread, 347 points, posted August 19th. One developer put it bluntly, quote, "It is a universal standard. Claude Code doesn't read it." Hold that thought, the actual comment that closed this ticket is almost funny. Literal words in a minute. And there's a real fix for all of this, free, 1 line, already sitting in Anthropic's own documentation. Nobody's hiding it. Almost nobody's actually using it. That part is coming too before we're done. Rewind to the actual request. A developer named it plainly, quote, "feature request, support agents.md." He opened it on August 21st, 2025, exactly 1 year before today. 365 days later, on an anniversary almost nobody planned for, here's exactly what Anthropic did with that year-old request. And it's not what those 373 commenters were hoping for. So let's actually look at the receipts. Not the outrage, not the memes, just what got typed and when. Here it is, the literal comment that closed the ticket from an actual Anthropic engineer. Quote, "Claude Code reads Claude.md, but you can share 1 file with other agents. Create a Claude.md containing just @agents.md and import. Claude then loads your agents.md at session start." Do the actual math. 373 comments, 361 days open, and the fix Anthropic finally pointed to in that closing comment? Developers had already published it publicly back in March, a workaround, not new support. This is the actual spec site. Quote, "used by over 60,000 open source projects. OpenAI, Google, Cursor, JetBrains, GitHub, all named, all committed, all reading the exact same file. Codex, Gemini CLI, Cursor, GitHub Copilot, JetBrains, Zed, 6 of the biggest names in AI coding, all reading the exact same file. Count the names on this list, then notice which one is missing." One more voice from that thread, because this isn't abstract for the people actually living it. A developer who runs Claude Code, Codex, and Cursor daily, quote, "The content drifts and each agent ends up behaving differently on the same repo. That's not a philosophical gripe. That's wasted hours." But here's what's odd about the timing. That exact workaround already existed, publicly, 5 months before this ticket closed. The backlash started within hours. One developer, yesterday, quote, "I'll be switching from Claude Max to whatever OpenAI's plan is when my subscription renews. Anthropic, get it together." That's a paying customer in the actual thread threatening to leave. 60,000 plus projects already standardized on the open file. Sounds like a clean win. It isn't quite that simple. Lay the spec out flat, side by side. Plain markdown, no vendor extensions. Read natively by Codex, Gemini CLI, Cursor, Copilot, JetBrains, Zed. governed by the Linux Foundation, not one company. And Claude Code, the one row on this entire chart that still needs a manual workaround just to read it. Time for the honest limits. The fix everyone in that thread is demanding isn't actually a silver bullet. One honest catch first. Even AGENTS.md isn't magic. A developer who tested it for weeks across both Claude and Codex put it plainly, quote, agents will consistently violate the communication preferences, especially as the session drags on. One defender in that thread argued Claude genuinely behaves differently and deserves its own tuned file. Fair point, but the real ask was never whether the import is possible. It was whether Claude Code should do it by default. Put the two files side by side. Claude.md, tuned for one tool, useless the moment you switch agents. AGENTS.md, portable, governed outside any single company, already everywhere else. 9 of 10 major coding agents read the open file automatically. Claude Code chose, on purpose, to be the 10th, the one you have to configure by hand. Not everyone read that closing comment as generous. One reply, blunt as it gets, quote, marketing BS to make all repos have this file. Harsh, and it's sitting in the actual thread right now. Now, let's be honest. Anthropic's own engineer has a real point. Claude does behave a little differently, and a distinct file isn't a crazy idea. The sharper problem is smaller. They mark the request completed without shipping the one thing 373 people actually asked for. So confirmed, it opened. Confirmed, it closed, marked complete. Native support, the thing actually asked for, never shipped. So here's the part that actually matters. The exact fix, free, that works right now, no matter what ships next. 3 ways to actually fix this tonight in order of effort. 1. Put agents.md inside your Claude.md, Anthropic's own documented import. 2. Symlink the two files directly. 3, and this is the good one, a global session start hook that loads agents.md automatically in every repo forever with 0 per project setup. This isn't theoretical. A developer posted the exact script back in March, 5 months before the ticket closed. Quote, Claude Code's session start hook can inject a project's agents.md automatically without any per project Claude.md. So the free fix I promised? That's it. $0, one hook, copied once, working in every repo you open. Which is really this whole channel's thesis, just wearing a different costume today. Own your config the same way you'd own your model weights or your GPU. Don't rent your instructions from one vendor's file format. 1 year to the day after that request went up, 373 comments asked for native support. What actually shipped was a workaround that existed before the ticket even closed. The ticket's closed. The problem isn't. So, to recap, one more time. 361 days open. 373 actual comments. 60,000 plus projects already standardized on the open file. 9 of 10 major agents read it natively, and now, so does your Claude Code if you actually bother to make it. One hook, that's the entire fix, top to bottom. You don't need Anthropic's permission or the next closed ticket. Yesterday's video was about a router that promised freedom, then got bought by one company anyway. Today's is about a config file that promised the exact same thing and got closed instead without ever actually shipping it. Keep asking who actually owns the standard you build on.